Hey, welcome to Rust Revival Garage. This is a filler video. What do I mean by that? Well, let's get to it. So YouTube always wants you to have a video out at least once a week, or you start to lose a lot of traction. And I got blindsided by my Jeep again. The brakes failed completely. I had all my brake fluid was out on the driveway, had no brakes whatsoever. So I had to order parts, all new brake lines, all of that sort of thing. So new brake lines showed up and a new master cylinder is here, and I've already started on it, but I don't have a video. So while I'm working on my Jeep, I figured I had to make a filler video. What I wanted to do is go out and start my LeMans. Once I pulled it into my car barn out back, I haven't really run it, and that's terrible, but I do need to get some run time on it, and it is cold. So I'm basically doing a cold start video for the LeMans. I want to get it up and running, get some heat back into it and all of that. It's been super ridiculous cold. The snow has been, we just got even more snow on Friday, another 2 or 3 inches. And so it's just been hard to get out here and do the work. The other thing that I've got going on is I'm actually releasing another book. You guys might not know this, but I'm a writer too. And I've got a new book coming out next Friday on the 13th. So I've been really working like crazy to get all that stuff ready, get everything, you know, printing and proofs and all that crazy stuff, which I'm sure you don't really care about. But just kind of wanted to give you a heads up. Oh, you know what? If you're actually into reading at all and you like sort of fantasy books, you can always check out my book. Most YouTubers have t-shirts and hats and stickers that they sell. But I've actually written a book, and it's very similar to like a Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings kind of thing. And it's called Rise of the Dragon Witch. I've got a link that'll be down in the description. If someone you know, or if you happen to like, you know, really exciting adventures that have some humor. But my new book is coming out on Friday. It's called Revenge of the Dragon Witch. Just another fun little adventure. So yeah, that's been taking up a lot of my time too. So that's, I'm old and I'm tired, and it's kind of hard to do a whole lot of things at once. So let's go see if we can get the LeMans started. One of the things I always have to have in order to go out to the car barn is hot water. Oh, fun. The hot water is for the lock, which always freezes because I don't have gutters on there to keep the water away. And I kind of have to make sure I can open up the lock. Oh, wow. No hot water needed. It actually worked. There she is. I'm gonna get this door opened. I will probably need to get the battery charger on here, I'm sure, and charge it up a bit. Was gonna check the charge, but the battery's dead. So I'm just gonna let it charge up a little bit, give that battery a little extra help. The other thing I want to do is use starting fluid. That's got it's the 2-stroke, 4-stroke, whatever it is, that's got a little bit of the oil in it for when I pour this down. I'm going to try to start it without it first, just to see if I can build up some oil pressure. Nope, she's dead as a doornail. I can't even check the battery. Let's see if it's any good. I'm going to keep letting this thing charge up. So a quick, simple video turns into a big ordeal. Basically been charging this battery for 3 or 4 hours, and then the Super Bowl came up. Gotta watch the game, and back at it tomorrow. Battery's back in. Let's see if we got enough juice to crank her over. Got the light on, so that's a good sign. Let's see if she turns over. I might need to give it the advanced bump from that starter. All right, got that on there. I might pump it up to the full crank start thingy and see what happens. First, I need to open up the garage door again. got fuel. Alright, gotta add a little more of that stuff. Got a little fire there. Trying to. There we go. Got oil pressure. Sounds good. That's good. Whoa! That was giving me a little worry there, a little bit of a scare. But, yeah, it sounded like it just wasn't in time or there was something going on. But it's running strong now. Nice and clean. I can see it coming up back there. I'm gonna let it go for like 20 minutes. I really want to get this thing nice and warm. It still hasn't warmed up yet. If I don't keep my foot on the pedal, it dies out. So I'm just gonna let it just run for a bit here. All right, she is finally idling on her own. Oh, that sounds good. Fuel leak here. Can't tell where it's coming from. Maybe I spilled some pouring it in. Temperature's starting to climb. That's good. Like I said, gonna run it for a while. Not a very exciting video, I know, but again, weather's kicking my butt. Other stuff going on. The Jeep, I wasn't expecting to have to redo all the brake lines in that thing. So yeah, not exactly thrilling time around here, but gotta get these things done. And I definitely wanted to do this. I should not have let this set as long as I did. Should have came out in January and did it earlier, maybe the end of December when I had some time. But I'm out here now, she's running, and I'm happy. Sounds good. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you can, give me a like. If you have any questions for me, let me know. Subscribe if you can. They're not all this boring. Most of them are, but I'd appreciate it. And you know what? Check out my book. Again, it's an epic fantasy, and the link is down in the description. And give me a review if you like it. That'd be cool too. That always helps an author out when you review a book that you liked. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.